Hey, it's xJack again. What's up, guys? I know I haven't been away. Can't talk. I know I've been away for a while, trying to think of new stuff I can do videos on, and boy, do I have one for you today. For those of you who are fans of the Pokemon series, the games to be specific, um, who remembers the original Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal for the Game Boy Color? I mean, I do. Those games were fantastic, especially Crystal. Um, because there you were able to catch both Lugia and Ho-Oh, and not to mention the three legendary dogs, but I'm going off topic. My little video today is about something called on something that a lot of fans about who bought Heart Gold and Soul Silver, the remakes of the Generation 2 games, feel completely pissed off about. That's the complete removal of the game corner in these games. I mean, you could buy coins for TMs and Pokemon at the game corner in Goldenrod City, which is the third gym, which is where the third gym is. But here you can't buy coins. Um, there's only this one game. It's called Voltorb Flip. Now, what Voltorb Flip is basically a card game. It's like Picross and Sudoku or Minesweeper or something. And the game, as you progress each level, it gets progressively more difficult, but you get more points for it. My honest opinion, what's the deal with this game? Seriously. Dude, no one is gonna want to play this game for hours and hours and hours on end just to get enough coins just to buy a TM or a Pokemon they want, like Porygon or hell, even Dratini. But even though you do get Dratini later on after you beat Claire and Blackthorn, which of course has extreme speed, which is really cool. But um, there let me break this down. In Gold, Silver, and Crystal, you could buy coins for your TMs and for Pokemon that you normally have to wait until later on in the game, to find. Um, but to learn the three powerful elemental attacks like Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, and Ice Beam, unless the Pokemon learned the move through leveling up or any other method, you had to learn it through a move tutor on each. I think it was Wednesday and Saturday. He'll teach each move for 4,000 coins after you've become the league champion. Here, you can buy TMs, but here's where the bullshit comes in. You get very, very little reward for the early levels of Voltorb Flip. Not until like you get into like maybe level 5 or 6, if you're even lucky to get to that high. I mean, some people who are supposedly good, who say that people who say that they're really good at this game, even they say sometimes that it's just luck or guessing, because there's no predictable way of winning this game, and there's no real strategy. Considering, um, sorry, it takes so much time just to deduce which row and which columns have Voltorbs and which ones have numbers in them. Um, the goal of each level is to find all the threes and the two. Ones really don't do anything. Voltorbs, if you're Voltorb, you lose all your coins, and chances are you'll drop back down a level. Or if you're in the early stages of the level of the game, you'll drop back down to level 1, and then you have to repeat the process again, which just makes it a lot more tedious and more time consuming. And in my honest opinion, why take out the ability to buy coins? This game is just making people feel stupid because of how much math is involved, just trying to figure out how to properly play it. I mean, not everyone is that good at math. Even those who are good at math, even they don't win all the time. The highest level you can get, I think, on this game is level 8. But doing that is not easy. It's really hard. If you can get to level 8 and actually stay there for so long, then you can probably win the amount of coins in maybe a few rounds or so. But even getting to level 8 is going to take a lot of fucking patience. I really still don't see the whole point of this. It's freaking ridiculous. I mean, not to mention, why just this one game? Why couldn't they just add in another game like the roulettes from uh, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald? Those were pretty fun. Um, and how I don't understand what the European law is on this game or on the whole gambling bullshit. So how is a character spending virtual money going to influence a kid to ask their parents that they want to go to Vegas or somewhere that has slot machines and gamble? It's not. It's not gonna happen. Those fucktards over there in Europe have got the most stupidest excuses for taking out what the game quarter should be. But I'm on my second playthrough. Of course, I had to delete my old save so I could play through it a second time. The only time I actually spent the time to get 1 TM from the game corner to get 1 TM, which was I think for no, it was for flamethrower. Yeah, it was for flamethrower. Even though the Pokemon learned it later on, I think it was my Typhlosion. Even though it would have learned it, I think at some point, or maybe it was Thunderbolt. I don't know. It was one of the three. Either way, on any of those 3 TMs, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and Flamethrower, they each cost 10,000 fucking coins. Do you have any idea how long it would take to accumulate that much, or even nearly a quarter of that much for that matter? Let me put this into perspective here. It took me maybe 10, maybe 11 hours just to get the coins needed to buy that 1 TM. Time I could have spent fighting the gym leader or progressing the storyline. No, I had to spend over half a day of time on this one little mini game. Seriously. They could have put in an easier mini game. A game that had minimal losses and, was fun, addictive, and you could win a lot of coins from. But this? Hell, I know a lot of people don't like this game. I mean, people who say the game is fun, yeah, but still, that's only your personal opinion. Not everyone is going to think this game is fun. They're going to think it's boring, tedious, and a waste of time. That's my honest opinion. That's all it is. This game, honestly, I know and this is another big insult. In the Japanese version, pretty much every version except the Japanese version, they have the game corner. They have pretty much the original game corner. So what? Europe's law doesn't influence them? Why does Japan get everything that we don't? Seriously. I would, if I could get a working emulator and get a Japanese version of the game with an English patch, and that didn't screw up on me every now and then, I would play it. For the sole reason that I could buy coins so I could get the TMs I want instead of wasting over a half day's time just getting the coins that did it. Not to mention, you can easily get money in this game. Once you get the amulet coin, which any Pokemon that's holding it, if it partakes in any Pokemon battles, or any battles that it's a part of, you win double the money, which is really cool, especially for gym leaders, the Elite Four, the champion especially. And, yeah, guys, Voltorb flip, hands down, my honest opinion, the stupidest game I have ever seen. I can understand they were trying to keep kids from gambling, but still, what the hell is virtual gambling going to do to a kid? I swear, some of these people are probably the stupidest I've ever seen. Thanks a lot, Europe. Your whole anti-gambling policy has pretty much ruined the whole whatever's left. It's not even the game corner. It's just called the corner. At least to me. Anyway, I finally got my chance to talk about this. This is xJack. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.